up, what up, what up? It's your man Russ Parham back at you one more again. This time with all on the table. My man Trail here with me. We doing our thing. We're gonna be. This is a brand new show where we're gonna be talking about open, honest conversation, things that affect men, but things that affect everybody. We're gonna talk about a gambit of things. We're gonna run the whole gambit, so y'all gonna get a little bit of everything from us. So Trey, tell our people, introduce yourself to them, let them know who you are.
Yo, my name is Atraio Purnell. That's Atraio. But you can just call me Trey for short. Yeah, I guess just a little bit about me.
Yeah.
So family man, married, first and foremost. Secondly, got two beautiful daughters. Not gonna go into detail because I protect my family. So, yes, married, two daughters.
What you do for a living? What field you in? You don't have to go into the company.
Yeah. No, I'm an HOA property manager.
Okay.
So I just handle right now a on-site. That's a master community. So like take care of 4,800, or excuse me, 100 homes.
Okay.
In this master community. Some could be condos, apartments, stuff like that. I just make sure the streets is good. Make sure your lawn, well, not your lawn, but the street lawn is clean. The lakes are good.
Because we're gonna talk about the HOAs too. A lot of people, but we're gonna talk about the pros and cons, and then because Trey in the industry, so we got an insider on that. So that's what's up, man. And we're gonna go into not today, but we're gonna go in more to your story, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah,
it's a lot. Yeah, that's
a lot.
That's gonna be a dope ass episode though. But we're gonna get right into it, man. I'm sure everybody been seeing what's going on in the news with the people. You know what I mean? First and foremost, you know what I mean? Rest in peace to everybody on the submarine. You know what I mean? We definitely don't want to make light of it. You know what I mean? They got families and people that are affected by this tragedy. But we do want to touch on it because it's to me it's interesting in that, to me, this is just my perspective. It's interesting in that it costs $250,000 to do this, right? $250,000,
right? The passenger each paid $250,000.
Yeah, $250,000.
$250,000, yeah.
All right.
There was five. Well, four. Because the you got the main guy who got it, so the worker there.
So that's $1 million. That's $1 million. The owners are billionaires. To me, why y'all go cheap on the technology? I would have thought that thing would have been state of the art. It feel like y'all threw it together like real quick, like y'all didn't think about. Like they say, the controller was an Xbox controller.
Yeah, it was like it was a Logitech controller. It looked like a PlayStation controller.
And they said it was Bluetooth. I'm like, why would you use anything Bluetooth if you went under the 2 miles? I feel like, and everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people that said they had done it before said they were fearful for their lives. Like they really felt like I might not make it back because there was always some issues, communication issues, GPS. One guy, I think the guy that writes for The Simpsons, he said they were lost for 3 hours on the bottom of the ocean. So it's like, to me, I feel like, why didn't you make it everything top notch? Why wasn't all of the technology cutting edge? Why wasn't, and it was it was made out of carbon fiber. They just wrapped it. Like, you charging $250,000 a ride. You got the money to make this shit the best. Why didn't he make it the best? But it karma like a motherfucker. The CEO, he on it. He on it and died with the people. Now you get to think about it. Could you imagine, bro? You know how dark and cold the ocean is, that deep, bro? Just to be sitting on that thing, knowing knowing you're gonna die, and you just sitting there stuck. You can't, even if you could get out, you 2 miles, you would die. So you,
because it ain't no open the door and try to swim up.
No, it's you 2 miles down. The pressure alone would kill you. The pressure. would kill you. So there was no way, yo, that was a coffin, bro.
Mhm.
That was a coffin. Like I just think,
It's almost like this. That fear alone matches with Elon Musk trying to send people to space. Right.
mm,
Right. Billions of dollars. He's doing the same shit, but just in reverse,
yeah,
basically. So if he's sending people to outer space just to touch on Mars or Moon, whatever, but what if a motherfucker gets stuck out there
you
in
done,
space?
you
In
done.
space, it's the same feeling.
It's a coffin.
It's the
It's a
same feeling.
coffin.
You're out in space, knowing damn well outside of here.
You done. And if I stay on here in a matter of moments, is that they under the ocean running out of oxygen. They had to be at some point like running out of oxygen.
And you gotta do the same thing for space.
And yeah, exactly. And the Navy heard it implode.
Yeah. And then
And there was a debris field, so it just collapsed on itself, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That is a
That's horrible
way to die.
Like
bro.
being crushed. Like I think that's similar to if back in the day when mafias put motherfuckers in cars and put them in the car compactor or some shit like that.
Mhm.
That's probably almost like the same fate.
Yeah, that's close.
Close.
That's close. That's close. But the only good thing about the way the mobsters did it, typically the person was already dead. These people was alive. Just imagine that first moment of we fucked. I mean, the first real moment where you even see the pilot, like, oh my god, like, what do you like, yo? And you rich. You just paid $250,000 for this, so you rich. You got a lot to live for.
Bro, imagine looking at that CEO while you're in that bitch. Like
they might have
you can't even cuss him out. Because what good is it gonna do? It's nothing but you and God at this point.
Yeah.
I don't care. That's the thing. Like I think of ways that if I was there myself, bro, I don't got time to be talking to you. I ain't got time to be talking to you.
I'm trying to get right.
Talking to you.
I'm just trying to get right at this point.
I'm gonna get right at this point. That's like a positive way of.
Because it's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
God, like at that time, God gave you time to give and to, well, I'm a good, strong Christian man, such and stuff. So we talk like this. So it's this realness shit that makes you feel like, yeah, God gave you this one moment to pray. This is your last time.
If you stuck down here, you need to get right. Give your life to him at that moment.
And then the dude brought a stepson. Or not a stepson, I think his real son.
Yeah, it was his real son because it was Father's Day. He was like, I really didn't even want to go, but I didn't want to disappoint my dad.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Yeah. Father and son.
Yep. And then at that moment, son, this is the part that whatever bond that they had missed because he had a stepson.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He had a stepson, so that means he's married to somebody else, but he got a real son.
Yeah.
That's that time where I feel that at that moment that you're talking to your son as like open emotionally as possible.
Yeah.
This is why me and your mother fell out.
Mm.
Daddy fucked up. I didn't fuck up. She didn't fuck up. I fucked up.
Yeah. And it's dark now there. And there's no chairs, so y'all just sitting cross-legged.
Yep.
Like in a room probably big as this with 4 or 5 people.
You give all that stuff out to your son, and your son spills all back. You get together, and then you pray.
Hopefully, y'all just prayed and
pray. Yeah. But you open about each other first, and then pray together.
Yeah, that would have been the only thing to do at that moment.
I think of moments like that
cost you $250,000 to go die.
Mm-hmm.
But that's man's nosiness. That's man's.
Yeah.
I get it. You're willing to push, but sometimes I think this God, like, I made it this deep for a reason. Mm-hmm. I made it
for a reason. Outside of your world, I made it for a reason.
Yeah.
I think about that too.
Yeah, I think he want us to know, but I think it's a lot that he like. You want to know too much.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know too much. But I mean, again, God rest, God, bless the family.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to everybody that was on the sub, man. I hope that we all learn something from this, and if people are going to continue to do this, that we really invest for that kind of money. Again, you had $1 million just in people paying on one trip for that kind of money, brother. It should be so many safety protocols in place.
There was a different way of, and that's how I feel like with some billionaires. Not to cut you off, but I feel like sometimes, bro, like when you have $1 billion, or in your bank account, or even just your assets is $1 billion, and you're raking in 800 million, whatever. $250,000 could either one change your life for the better, to have the same situation which you could have did in the most safer way, or two could be damn, I lost my train of thought already. Two could be changing people's lives, right? Because I was scrolling on TikTok and I saw this girl who was from Haiti, and I might have the story fucked up, but basically to the point is that her village has like no water source, and what it takes to fill, could range from $10,000 to $30,000. But to get all the equipment from the U.S. to Haiti to that small village would cost like anywhere from $40,000 to $90,000 to fully get done and complete for $90,000.
And people pay $250,000 to go in a submarine and die.
When they could have just researched and be like, hey, there's a small village in Haiti that has no water. It takes $90,000 to do it. But yeah, let's change this village. Let's change people's lives. Just with 90 grand. Or that's, to me, that's what I would do to do the world. I know it's gonna be probably on the next topic, but you know how like you want to do for churches. I feel, and I made up my own after watching what happened to this. It made me think a bit differently. But I want to go around the world and change little villages' lives. Change their lives.
That'd be dope.
Change, like
to
this
just
healing,
show up one day and go over there like, no, I'm here to give y'all water. I'm gonna have these people come. They're gonna do it. We're gonna get y'all some water. Y'all gonna be good.
Yeah.
Because then that affects hunger. Because now they can grow food. They can keep livestock.
I will bring enough seeds or pre-planted stuff, and like, all right, look, I'm gonna do some planned development, basically, like, hey, tiny homes here, and agriculture here, and then maybe like a market from right here. You know what I mean? So from it goes from the food to the market, and then somewhat circle or whatever it is. Yeah, and that village alone would just thrive, and this, what I'm saying, and it's all about teaching too. Like, bro, like to these days, bro, and I'm not trying to get off topic, but um, there's no agriculture. I'm saying it wrong. There's no agriculture for these days no more that these kids are being taught. You know what I mean? They don't have that in school, so it's like, but that's like the most survivalist thing that you can fucking do.
To learn how to plant and grow
your own food. Grow your own
and
food.
None of the kids would know if you put
they wouldn't know
if you gave them a bag of beans and a whole 40 acres, and like they would be like, what do I do?
What do I do with it?
Put it in the ground.
Yeah.
Then what? Water it. Yeah. You got to take care of it and do that. Like I remember being young, going to farms over the summer, helping my grandmother pick string beans and all that. She was like, you see what people went through to get you where you at. So I always had a healthy understanding of that. We have gotten away from that because we're so dependent on Whole Foods, Fries, Safeway, or whatever it is.
McDonald's,
McDonald's,
a fry like that.
Everything, because we're a microwave generation. We want everything quick. Nobody want to work for nothing. But that's our take on that, though.
Yeah, we're probably gonna talk about in the next episode too.
Yeah, but rest in peace to everybody. Bless all the families. What we got next?
So what we got next is I don't know if this is true or not, but basically, so Elon Musk text tweeted, I don't know, I'm paraphrasing, but basically saying, he wanted to do a cage fight with Mark Zuckerberg, right? And Mark Zuckerberg literally tweeted back, bro, send the location. And Elon Musk like, hey, we're gonna do this in I can't remember the city. I think it's in Vegas. To do it in Vegas. So Mark Zuckerberg said, cool. So now people popping up, hey yo, these two billionaires, they really finna fight. But it could be.
So I think it's
as it could be.
I heard something about this. I think it's all listen.
And just imagine seeing that though. Like, and then we'll go into some deeper shit. But go ahead.
Because it'd be so stupid because they got so much money. They definitely gonna cheat because no one can afford to lose. Like, who can really afford to get knocked out?
No.
Like, you feel me? So, like, I could see Elon Musk paying to dig up Bruce Lee bones or something and taking his DNA and shooting it in his blood or trying to do something stupid or some sort of steroids. It's definitely going to be some cheating. And on top of that, it's going to be no hitting in the head. Like, come on, CEO, I'm a genius. No. So, like, no one's going to want to get a concussion.
No.
You get what I'm saying? So, I really think
they don't have nothing to do, bro.
No, I really think they both should hire two guys to fight for them. Like just go hire two guys and be like, "This is my job."
But isn't that?
I'm just saying. That's what I would do. I'd be like, "It's just like me fighting you. I'm paying him. It's just like me fighting you. He's gonna do everything that your guy would do to you." So I would just pay a guy and be like, "Yeah, kick his ass." I mean,
that would be crazy. That would be crazy.
It could make one of them cool though, because if you saw Elon Musk with a black eye, it could make him cool. You'd be like, "Damn, they closed this shit up."
Yeah,
he cool. He got his shit closed.
But Mark Zuckerberg, his name Mark Zuckerberg. If you go back, I don't know if it's earlier tapes on his
What, he know karate or something?
Yeah, he knows mixed martial arts.
He does.
I see him in the gym. I see him. He in there.
Oh, that's why he said send the location, because he already you going to jail, Mark Zuckerberg. You going to jail.
I see him a couple here times.
You going to jail. No, it don't matter.
It's just I'm like,
it don't matter. If you kick a billionaire in the stomach, you going to jail. Some way, somehow.
No, it's a cage. It's a cage fight.
It don't matter. If he comes out there and kick him and you split Elon Musk open, you going to jail. All of a sudden, they're going to find a naked kid tied up in this room. They're going to find, he's going to be tied to the 9/11. Trust me, listen, think about it like this. Think about it like this. If there was a billionaire in the world that was like, yo, I don't like the trail partner. I don't like that. I don't like him. He a billionaire. Even though if you were a billionaire, you could do that too, but still the punches that come from another billionaire, that's what I'm saying. It's just, you ain't kicking him to sleep and just going home like, no. It's Elon Musk. He petty and he rich. So if you kick him in the head and kick him to sleep, then what?
I don't know. I think Elon Musk is just, I don't know. Like when you have $1 billion, bro, what's nothing you can't do?
But Zuckerberg got that money too, so they shop in the same places. So it's like they gonna hire the same guy. He's like, yeah, he called me too. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's pointless, yo.
It's crazy.
It's pointless.
They say it might happen. I don't know how much the fight. I don't know how much the purse will be though. Cause I haven't seen that yet.
I think the purse should be this. I think the purse should be for Elon Musk. Don't he own Did he buy IG or something? Who owns IG? I thought.
Oh no, Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh, he do. All right, for Mark Zuckerberg, who owned Twitter?
Elon.
All right, for both of them, this should be the fight. This should be the purse. Whoever lose gotta reinstate every account that they ever took down. You gotta reinstate every Twitter account that for inappropriate, like all you gotta start over, bro.
Niggas, bro. Who's been
Yes.
out of IG?
Yo, you gotta reinstate. That is the winner. On IG and Twitter, you gotta reinstate every account, no matter what.
No matter what.
Give me my shit back.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
And start fresh. That should be the purse. If y'all gonna fight, the purse is I want every account reinstated. I don't care.
People who've been kicked out will be on standby.
I don't care if it's Adolf Hitler at IG. I want it reinstated.
Trump will be like,
here's two.
He will be like,
I'm
ready.
Here's two. I want it all reinstated. I want all of us to be back on there. It was fun.
Yeah.
I loved it back then, man. They got all sensitive and you tell one person go fuck yourself. You like what?
Now you gotta deal with the consequences and all that stuff. But hey, that's part of the purse.
But yes, that's the purse. I want my shit back. I want my shit back. I want it back. Both of them. Mm-hmm. No, I got my IG, but my Twitter. I need my Twitter back. I need that back.
And they gotta be open for how long?
Or forever. Forever.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta open my shit back. That's the purse. You gotta knock the fuck out. Yo, you gotta put a certain check by mine would mean I got knocked out. I can't never pull this shit down. You can send me a message and be like, bro, come on, man. I take that, but you can never take my account down. If that ain't the purse, it's cat. I don't even want to see it. If that ain't, what they gonna give each other money? Neither one of them need no money.
They don't need no money.
No, put some skin in the game.
Put some skin in the game.
Open I want forgiveness for every Twitter or IG account that has ever been banned. I want the shadow bans off too. Yep. Even when they let your account be open and they be shadow banning you, like don't. I want.
He will have to shut. He will have to shut either Instagram or Twitter down.
Do what you gotta do.
What you gotta do.
You gotta knock the fuck out. That's what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Listen. Y'all be.
That's crazy though.
We the people. This what we want.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm going online. We start the petition. Listen.
We should start this.
We really should. We really should.
Bro, really tell them.
Somebody
like,
start
bro.
this.
Please,
somebody start this and send it to us.
It's
like a list, and we're gonna sign it. And every episode we do, we're gonna get more and more people.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all gonna fight, the purse is every account needs to be reinstated. All shadow bans off. Twitter and IG.
Yep. Please, and we can get up to
get a million. I say get a million.
I say a million. These are billionaires though. They really.
No, we need 5 million. Like at least 5. I'm gonna say at least 3 to 5 million signatures. That'll get their signature.
Okay.
3 to 5 million signatures and make him look at his phone like, yo, I gotta knock him the fuck out. Like, yeah. Because listen.
Oh, yeah.
Now you still want to fight?
No, oh, yeah. Really, yeah. Yeah.
You still want to fight?
Show who got balls now.
Now, how mad is you? How mad is
They probably called that shit off.
They probably removed it.
Yo, we was good. Yeah.
They don't want to let me back in.
That's the thing, though. And that's the thing, you guys, is that I know they're just doing this for our entertainment, but it's also pulling away our attention at the same time.
It's a distraction.
That's how you control contractions.
Something big about to happen. Yeah. Something big about to happen. Because listen, with the whole submarine thing, you heard about Joe Biden's son getting off on all them the feds pulling the court. Yep. He got over. They slapped him on his wrist and let him go. Nobody was talking about that because we weren't about these 5 people in the fucking sub at the bottom.
Or they just I don't know if it's FDA or what or FCBC or whatever it's called, but whatever the fuck, but They approved for lab made chicken now. It's law now. You can do it.
Listen,
You can do it now.
listen,
Labs can make lab make chicken now.
listen.
All because we was paying attention to, not to go back to old subjects, but to
The submarine.
the submarine. But now this is the Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk fight
Yes.
again. So
Another distraction.
Another distraction.
And y'all want look. All right, I'm gonna tie this in. Look, check this out. Anytime, bro. Anytime the jewelers and this ain't a racial thing, but anytime the Jews was like, yo, we selling lab made diamonds now. How far was chicken behind that shit?
Yeah.
If they making diamonds in the lab, yo, listen.
Yeah.
I'm a chicken eating black guy. There's no way with the amount. Yo, count the amount of Popeyes, KFC, Church's Fried Chicken, Chick-fil-A. It can't be no more. Ain't that much chicken titty out here or chicken breast out here? Chickens ain't fucking like that.
So you mean tell me that? Hey y'all, let me talk to y'all on the farmland for a second though. Are y'all really running out of chickens?
Yes.
Are y'all running out? Just be honest. Just a show of all on the table.
Yes.
Are y'all running out of chickens?
If I was a farmer, you know what I'd do right now? I'd spit in a cup because I probably have dip. I'd be like, there's no way I can keep up with the demand of chicken. We ain't even talking about white people. In the hood. Ain't that many wings in the world, son?
Last time they called me, they said we need a 20,000 ton truck of chicken.
Where the fuck I'm gonna get 20 tons?
How the fuck am I gonna get?
You know what I did?
More chicken worth and Miss Louie to keep fucking.
I got on the phone and called the lab. That's what he did.
Yeah.
He got on the phone. He called the lab. They cannot. And look, can I say this? We didn't even count the Mexicans. Because the chicken tacos, chicken fajitas, all that's chicken.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, bro, yo, I couldn't even put a number, but it's millions of hundreds of millions of tons of chicken that are eaten in America every year. Yo, if there were enough chickens to meet that demand, you would just walk down the street. You would just be walking to your car from work one day, like, I have some chicken. Because it would be that many chickens in the. Think about that. If it's, you know how many wings you think we eat in America in 1 year? All over America.
I can't think.
Exactly.
Bro, there's no way to count how many chickens.
Who got a yard that big with that many motherfucking chickens?
I mean, if someone who really counts how many chickens, wings, and any type of chicken throughout the whole entire year, then please let me know. And
put that in the comments. If somebody Google it, how many chicken wings are consumed in America
in 1 year? And then that way we can tell the calculations, like, okay, well, how many chickens are they?
Well, it's 2 wings to each bird, so we had to break it down and do some math and break it down and figure out how many tons. If it's like, let's say, if it's 100 million tons or 100, let's say 100 million tons or 80 million tons of chicken or pounds of chicken. 80 million pounds of chicken. How many chickens go into 80 million pounds?
Well, I'll tell you this. I used to work at this company that has shipment. That has ship containers come in from China, stuff like that, just a port up in Long Beach. And so I've seen in a container, because they have to write down what's in the container. So a 20-foot container is full of chicken coming from China. A 20-foot container full of frozen chicken, because it's refrigerated and all that. A frozen chicken that came from China. I'm thinking, like,
why are we eating Chinese chicken?
That's crazy.
Listen,
that's crazy. I was like, and I'm thinking, like, yo, how many? That's when a long time ago I'd be thinking this same question: how much chicken are we consuming? in order to
Have to
go
go-
from somewhere else.
And think about this.
You know what I mean?
China bootleg everything. China will bootleg oxygen. Well, we got fake oxygen here. You be like, hey, I got this from China. Yeah. They would bootleg anything. That's how they think. So somebody had a chicken in Wuhu, China, wherever they make it at, or whatever, or China, wherever, and they was in the lab, and them people start doing that, and once they played with it, they came out with a chicken. But listen, see, all of this stuff, not to get too deep into this, I don't want to touch on this right now, but see, all of this is full circle biblically.
Yeah.
Because God is the creator. Who are you, man, that can't even handle your own issues, but you're going to go create something else? You can't even handle what I gave you. You can't even handle what I gave you. Now you're going to go make more. I'm the provider.
Yeah.
This is my thing. I go on Indeed, Monster, any job board you want, and type in Jesus. See if he need help. See if you need a job like, yo, I'm swamped.
Yeah.
See if you find a job like that. No one, all of these, plastic surgeons, all these people trying to do his work. All this is doing, and listen, I'm going to tie all this in. Watch, listen. All this follow the money, bro. Listen, I just told you, Pfizer, one of the biggest pharmaceutical companies ever. And I would love, and y'all let me know, because I know I got somebody watching on here. One of them, somebody is in a stained T-shirt right now with a real powerful computer watching this, and they type it in as we're doing this. I want somebody to follow this money trail. Pfizer just opened up a huge wing in their business on cancer research. Listen to what I just said. Cancer research. So in order to make money researching, you got to have people with what? Cancer. Okay, watch this. Now, y'all making food in the lab. Hold tight. Listen to me. Listen to me. Stay with me.
I'm with you.
If you were going to clone and make things and distort and pervert things, you would need companies like Pfizer, big pharma. You would need their intelligence.
Yeah.
You would need their machinery. You would have to tap and tell me if I'm talking crazy. Somebody tell me if I'm talking crazy. In order for you to start cloning things, especially living things, living tissue, you have to work with big pharma.
Yeah.
There's no way you circumvent them, and there's no way they would allow you to do it and make money if they ain't at the table. Let's be honest and stop bullshit.
Yeah.
So all this cancer research, fake meat, all this is to keep you. More people now got cancer. When I grew up, yo, I'm 70s baby. When I grew up, I'm not saying people ain't have cancer, but god damn it, not at the number and at the rate people got it now. We didn't have cancer at this rate. We weren't making food then. See, I could go down south in 1985 and see my grandparents, and they still had a farm and grew tomatoes, lettuce, cabbage, apple tree. We still ate real food. She still slaughtered her own pig. They're not doing that no more.
They're not.
You're not telling me big farm is in everything, bro. Like all this whole movement that they got people thinking is a good thing. Some of the healthiest people in the world with no family history of cancer are dying from rare types of cancer that they start not to know where this cancer come from. Very healthy people that are vegans, eating all this veggie meat, all of this fake chicken and all of that. It looks just like chicken. They engineered the food. They had to put certain things, vitamins and different things in it, right?
Yeah, no, they probably had to get like some sort of shit to like how do we make vitamin C naturally.
So who would you work with on that if you needed to find
That's
out how to
crazy.
make big farm?
Yeah.
That's who you would work with.
Mm-hmm.
They're tied into all of this shit. All of the food is poison. I'm telling you, if you're not growing your food and slaughtering your own animals, I don't care how healthy you think you're eating.
Mm-hmm.
Your douchey little vegan food got chemicals in it too.
Mm-hmm.
Because you walk around think you elite and better than everybody because you don't eat meat.
Yeah.
You eating a whole little fake hamburger full of chemicals. Mm-hmm. How? Okay, go to a farm and dig up these chemicals. Go match them in a bowl and put them together and make them look like a hamburger with none of the preservatives and different things that they're adding to this. But they're saying it's healthy. It's healthy because you know why? How they get y'all on health? I'm gonna tell y'all. Everything is good in moderation. This is how they sell us poison. Oh, it's low in cholesterol, it's low in fat, it's low in sodium. Your body need all of those things. It's in moderation. Yeah. So all this shit in the veggie food that they took out, what did they replace it with? That should be the question vegans asking. Yeah. What did they replace it with?
Yeah. Exactly. Because it was like, and that's another thing too. Is like where, for all my anime shows, anime watchers, this is there was a show named Baki, where basically a dude just is a high fit type of dude, and he, I'm pretty much giving them the wrong explanation. But basically, it's just a mixed martial arts fighter, right? Mm-hmm. And this dude come across him, and I'm fast forwarding. He went to his place. Now his place is just a mansion in the woods. He goes to him, and then he comes. He was like, "Hey, Baki, you here?" Blah blah blah. And then, because he was trying to set him up for a fight, and then, dude came out of nowhere with this whole ass cow, or type of animal, or whatever it's called. But I'm just gonna say a whole cow. So he brought a whole cow, and he's like, "What?" And he firing it up, eating the shit. And dude asked him, he was like, "Hey, Baki, why that's brutal? Like, why would you even? Where'd you get that from?" He's like, "What do you mean? I got up and I got up and get it just like everybody else does in the world." And then he thought back like, "Yo, his way of thinking is crazy. Or is I can literally get up and go to the grocery store and get a pack of meat because he's doing the same thing. It's just the lives, the mentality and everything is different. But well, it's caveman mentality, but for get used to survival tactics. Because he basically he just got up like, I'm hungry for some meat. I'm gonna kill me a cow. Rustle a whole ass cow. Like I'm talking about some big as his room type of cow. Mm-hmm. Fried it back and started eating it. It's the same way as if you were to go to the market.
It's just processed. Yep. At least his food fresh.
Yes.
His food is fresh. His food, there's no preservative, but unless and see that's the thing, it's no food is really fresh. It's a lie. It's a lie. If you ever get into the industry, you realize, and I won't even name the company, but you'll realize like you'll go out and pay $120 for a steak, right? But what if I told you that steak was in a vacuum sealed bag? They drop it in a vat of hot water, boil it for a certain based on how you want your steak, put it in the boiling water in the vacuum sealed bag for a certain amount of time, pull it out, cut it out the bag, throw it on a charbroiler, put grill marks on it, and put it on your plate. Everything is a rip, yo. Nothing's fresh. Everything is a rip. This world moves too fast for fresh food. Mm-hmm. Yeah. If they're cloning, watch this. Go ahead. If they're cloning chickens, you know they're cloning fruit and vegetables. So you like, I don't even see bananas no more with seeds in them. Like you would see little, you don't see them
because everybody love waterless,
seedless watermelon. Yeah, because they hybrid. They made in a lab. They're not real watermelons. Mm-hmm. That's why tilapia. Man-made fish, something they put together.
Yeah. They probably, and that's why they're probably even making farms of it of salmon fish because going out to sea. So let me fishermen, let me ask you this: Is there not enough fish in the world? You saying that we are this big that we're eating fish that's almost completely went extinct?
Yeah.
Now we have to laugh at it, but to circle all back in, this is why again Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg are fighting for attention. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of politics,
There's
a lot of people in the back
something about to happen.
Paying
Something
them, hey, I'll give you $20 billion to go pick a fight with this, you know.
But we know what the prize is if you do go down.
But that's why we as people need to come up with a petition to call out that bluff, bro.
Yeah,
call out that bluff.
And we know what it is. All accounts, whoever lose, all accounts must be reinstated.
And see if they do it.
And see if they keep their word.
$20 billion they're gonna give me, or risking my fucking my pocket. It was fun. Mark Zuckerberg was funny. Yeah, it was funny too, right?
They're gonna shake on that shit and be like, yeah, we.
And then now big brother be like, damn. Now we can't draw the attention because we're making
something big about to happen. But we gonna talk about that too coming up. Mm-hmm. But what else?
Another one is that so we all know that BET was a classic, right? Still is a classic, right? BET, created back in the
like the 90s
or early 80s. Okay, I was born in 90.
Like so. 80, yeah, because Donnie Simpson was on maybe 85, 80, maybe. Yeah, no, it was before I got out of high school though. So yeah.
Go ahead. But female, I forgot her name, but female created it, and she sold it. You know, of course, it got big, it got successful. It was Black people's own television, their own channel. So now that the CEO has sold it a long time ago to, correct me if I'm wrong, Viacom, to a bigger network basically for X amount of hundreds of millions of dollars. And then they took that and became what BET is today. Now we know Tyler Perry has been eyeing on buying BET, right? So I think that was his whole goal from the beginning. Like I think after Madea plays, then when he started doing movies, I think that was that whole talk. But that at least I could feel the energy of him trying to buy BET back for Black people, right? So years go by, and of course now today, BET is up for sale. Now there's two Black people, which is Tyler Perry, and I can't remember the other guy's name, but there's two billionaires that's trying to buy it. Basically, that's in the running, two Black billionaires. The sale for BET Plus, and I think BET Group, I think that might be the same, VH1, and their debt of $1 billion. Sold it for
$3 billion.
Selling it for $3 billion. Their gross yearly is $325 million a year.
That's it.
325 million times 9 is like 3.1, 3.0 billion. I could be off. So it'll take him 9 years to make his money back.
Ain't bad on an investment that size.
But for 10 years, so you're saying to me that, because I'm gonna ask you and then I'm gonna give you my opinion. So you would take that to hit that blow each and every single year, $325 million gross. Because it would take you 10 years to come back with $3 billion or to get your $3 billion back. Now you own 25% stake in BET Plus, so you're getting money from BET Plus, but it's like I don't know. I don't know. How would you like? You would take it.
Because if I paid $3 billion, I'm getting 325 million back. All right.
A year.
So I'm not Tyler Perry. First of all, ain't gonna use his money. He gonna have an investment group. He got a bank and some people behind him. If you let's say even if he had,
but the whole point is like not to go to a white man.
No, they could be, but you gotta go to the white man. Look, the white man owned the network. You gotta play it somewhere. You gotta have it on platforms. You still got to deal with these white people to get it shown. And black people have shown and you know why BET only make $325 million a year?
I feel like there's not enough black people watching BET or supporting it.
We not supporting because we're gonna give our money to Hulu, Netflix. We're gonna give our money to that because a lot of times, to me, with BET, again, the quality of the programs that they put on, and when I say quality, not necessarily that they poorly done, but a lot of times for me, I'm tired of seeing the same narrative, the same story. I'm tired of the sassy sister who heart been broke, the meet the good man and give him a hard time, and she got 3 kids, and we've seen that. I'm tired of this drug dealer, and I want to see more progressive things on BT, things that hit harder to home. I want to see things that speak to the pain of black people and what we're going through. I don't want to be romanced or put in this fantasy world or stereotypical situations that the world already think about black people. I don't want that. I want BET to cross a line and be progressive and show us in different lights. I want BET to show more of the success stories. They do show the success stories to a degree, but I want to show more gritty things. But when I say gritty, not just crime riddle, but gritty from a standpoint of the person that the rose that grew out the concrete. I want to show more stories about that. I want to show more stories about the kids that's fighting to not be in the gang. I want to see more stories about the kids that love God, that's fighting to be a Christian in this dark world and in the generation they in. I want to see more things like that. I think BT panders to black people. It panders. It gives you, I think, opposed to BT doing real work, they make things that they think black people want to see. That's what I think.
And just a little touch on it. That's that whole lab making type of mentality.
Yes. Little hood, little rap music, little sassiness, mix it up. We got a black.
Everybody likes ass.
Yes. and to a degree, Tyler Perry too. Now he always has a religious theme in his movies, so I love God, so I appreciate that.
So he's trying to show. Well, yeah, basically, because I think if you look back at all his movies and his shows, and don't judge me. So my wife put me on Sisters. Now, don't get me wrong.
That's a good show.
It's a good show. Okay, so
I'm waiting for Yo to get out of jail. He the funniest one on there. Maurice the gay dude.
We just passed that too. Oh yeah. So
all right, don't tell me about it. Don't tell me about it.
I ain't gonna say shit.
I ain't caught up though.
Okay, but as you can see, the show's really good.
I do like that show. The writing is good. And the writing's not.
I feel like it's
the people.
It's improv.
It's improv because, like Danny, I can tell Danny don't really have. Well, no, I ain't gonna say she don't have lines.
Yeah.
I feel like they give her the lines and she like this ass. I'm gonna do it like this.
Yeah.
To me, she always improv, and I feel like she always kind of. I feel like she not acting. I really feel like Danny is herself. Like if I met her in person, I feel like she would be that same girl.
Yeah.
Like I feel like all the rest of them kind of like
just
actresses and actors, but I feel like Danny is just herself.
Yeah.
So no, that's a dope show.
It's a good show.
But why can't we make movies, black movies like this though, bro?
And that's what Tyler
like
Perry is trying
MIA
to.
or and I don't know why that came to my mind, but like spy movies with black people, like why we can't make political thrillers with why can't be
have our own James Bond?
Yes.
Why try to go someone who made to James Bond when you can make your own James Bond, bro?
Because
there's Shaft. This is cool, but hey, but we got our own product, yo.
Because
Shaft.
we always
Shaft
our promise because we always worry about being like. Everything we do is about acceptance from white people. Well, we got a chance to do our own shit.
Shaft is dope as fuck. Yes. Bro, I'd rather be Shaft than James Bond. Don't be wrong, James Bond, he got money, but Shaft got money too.
Do something different. We can do our own spin on James Bond. Yeah. Why I want to see BET do movies like that. Tyler Perry. Mm-hmm. I don't want no more movies. I don't want listen. Yeah. I don't want to see no more fucking cookouts in the movie. No. I don't want to go to a movie and see no cookouts. Like, yeah, I don't want to see that no more.
I don't think I've seen BET production even come up with a animation. Have you?
No.
Like a cartoon animation of a movie?
We should have that, and that's a dope idea. We should have, and I would love it if it was definitely spearheaded by a black animator, but with Japanese influence. So that it's more
to kind of back in the 70s when the whole was it Bruce Bruce Lee, I think that's what it's called. Or no, what was it? Dragon? You know what I mean, right? It's like a 80s movie.
Show enough. His name was Show Enough. The Last Dragon.
The Last Dragon. Shit like that is dope.
Yeah, like something dope.
Bring that shit.
Yeah, like some animation. Yeah. Bring some dope sitcoms, but not sitcoms like some dope ass sitcoms with great writing.
Teaming up with an animation team from Japan to bring anime, bro.
But with a black
urban theme, bro. Like
black urban
like that, bro.
That would be dope. And they love our culture. So they would love
Boondocks had that.
Shout out to Aaron Magruder, Columbia, Maryland. Shout out to Aaron Magruder, creator from Maryland. Yep. So shout out to him.
And Boondocks,
yeah, but
shit like that.
I want to see more progressive productions from BET before I buy in. And I don't watch BET because it's ass. Yeah. And it's the same thing, and I love that Tyler Perry give actors that you haven't seen a chance. Yeah. But I just want to see a higher quality. Yeah. Like I would even get 50 in on it. Mm-hmm. I would get 50 in on it.
50 know how to do some shit.
He would be great to bring some real grit and some.
I would hire not hire him, but basically because you know how 50 he was at Stars.
I think he just went to show. Somebody, did he just go to Showtime? He just signed. Y'all let me know. Is it Showtime?
No.
50 just signed a deal.
Oh, he just signed a deal? Because I know he was at Stars, obviously.
Yeah.
For a long time. Until, I don't know if that was the end of his contract or what. But he bought his own building for production.
Yeah.
Called the G Unit Production. I think he maybe went to Showtime. Oh, I don't know. I don't want to say that because I don't know if it's true or not.
Yeah.
But I just know that he bought his. I think he bought his own. It's a crazy big
Netflix? It's he just signed a deal with somebody, and he got like full production, like control over this deal. I remember hearing about it.
Just starting his own thing though.
No, like with a network. No, like y'all let me know. I gotta look it up. That's why we gonna wrap it up because we need our. See, that's why you need the person will be like, look that shit up.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Listen.
But yeah, so basically, so you would take it.
Oh yes.
No, you would. Take
it. I would take it, but I would take it and change it, and it probably wouldn't take me 10 years to get my money back because the changes that I would make would put us to the forefront. I would go get the best writers and check this out, and they all wouldn't be black. I wouldn't pigeonhole myself. All my content would be about us, for us. Don't get us wrong. I'm boo-booing this shit. Listen, all my content, but in the creation of it, because our culture is not seen just by us. It's not just our perspective. And sometimes when you have that, we think all black people share the same perspective. We could all grow up in the hood, but our perspective on our experience in the hood can differ immensely. Like, although we live down the street from each other, our lives was different.
Yeah.
So there's not one narrative in the hood. I want to broaden that. I want to go up some avenues we ain't been to before. So I wanna do some things. I wanna show the grind, like Les Miles, great motivational speaker. I would love to see a story about his life. Like he's a phenomenal black man. Like and these people, we don't have to always do the Whitney Houston story and these people. It's other people in the world that have been crucial to things in the world that didn't affect just black people and white people. So I just want to say,
so there's this, so basically, Tyler Perry would have to go back to other billionaire who's trying to buy that black billionaire is trying to buy it and say, bro, look, let's just split 1.5, 1.5. Because he got a different vision for his what he wants to do, and I have my own vision. Why can't we just work
in
together?
a perfect world, yeah, but if they differ, and I get it, because this guy's vision for this company could be too different. I know Tyler is already a mogul. Tyler is really, they gonna come. Listen, if Tyler acquires BT, they coming for him.
Yeah.
He's gonna be way too fucking powerful. We are the strongest dollar on the planet. For him to own, he already got his own shit, and then for him to couple this, you're gonna be powerful in the marketplace. He's gonna have a say how things are done. I would be y'all stay tuned because I would be.
Why? But and I don't. I'm sorry, I don't want to cut you off. But I just realized something. Like, why don't he just create? And correct me if I'm wrong, but why don't he just create his own network?
Instead of buying this one, BET.
Well, call it Tyler Perry Network. Like it's I don't know.
But it don't have the cachet of BET. Do you get what I'm saying? Like Nike. Okay. Nike is Nike.
Yeah.
Nike's behind me. The cachet of Nike that carries something. BET means something in the black community. That name. You wouldn't want to go away from everything that her name was Deborah, the lady that sold it. Y'all tell me Deborah Johnson, Deborah something, the lady that used to own BT. But you don't want to go away from that cachet of BT and all the years and everything they built in the black community. So I understand why he want to keep it just like.
So yeah, so he would then buy it and then definitely change it.
Well, you change the production. You just change.
So basically, you would take So I understand what you're saying. So basically, Tyler Perry take the hit.
Take the hit. It ain't even a hit if you do the right. Okay.
As long as your vision is the right thing, because what BET is now.
Yeah.
I hardly ever watch BET, but if Tyler Perry, like I would say, take the hit, so that way you could start changing BET.
And for what you want, it's not about 10 years. What about 20 years from now? What it's gonna be? It's the bigger picture. But listen to this. This is how BET could be different. Let's just say this. Let's just say I went to a Michael B. Jordan once I acquired BET and sat down with him and gave him a production, a 3-picture deal, exclusive on BET. You might not watch. Your girl gonna watch.
Yeah.
She gonna watch. I could have had the new Creed on BET, exclusive. Fuck the movies. Stream it from me.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? He can change it. He can make it more.
But he would need more capital to do that, though.
He got it. He's not gonna use his money, bro.
So that's the whole point. So basically, is that
he got an investment group, or you gonna borrow the money? No rich man. That's the first thing. You ain't gonna use.
Because you can get Denzel in there.
You can go to people and bring them aboard and give them, like how Netflix started giving people deals, like how they brought Jamie Foxx on, started giving them this money to make. So people, they ain't put them in the movies, they put them on Netflix. People stream it. Now they making that money every month because they have the names and the people that will draw people. So it is an excellent investment.
If you're in that right career
if you got, and he is, because he already got a studio. Yeah. He's already creating.
He should have actually, you know what? He could probably just start doing that now. Right?
He could. But all right, and then this. Okay. BT is its own thing. BT got connections that even Tyler Perry might not have. People that deal with this. Okay,
I would say doing that for now, just to build up more of that capital.
No, I think,
just full fledged, just head dive.
Yeah, because right now, once you buy it, even though you spent that money, you automatically worth that money. Okay. Get what I'm saying? You just spent $3 billion, but I acquired it, so now I'm worth that $3 billion. I just acquired this network, so that helps.
But even if the gross is $325 million a year,
that's just what it makes. It ain't what it's worth.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. So,
two different things.
They're trying to put a bigger price tag on it because they know what it's worth.
It is because it makes $325 million a year. So what should I charge you? $325 million. You keep it for 10 years and make $3 billion
on it.
Come on, Trey.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. If you made $325 billion next month, bro. That's generational wealth. You never have to do anything but wake up again, right?
Well, yeah, but the top pair is probably different because $325 million.
So let's say this. Let's say on a $3 billion deal, his payment on it, and I don't know. I'm just guessing. Is $150 million a year
for $3 billion.
For $3 billion, $150 million a year for $3 billion. Let's say that. Let's say it's going to take him 30 years or 20 years to pay it back. Let's say it's $150 million a year.
I don't know. That's hard because you have to put
or maybe let's say even $200 million a year. $200 million a year you get the bank every year on this.
But I spent majority of my money on buying it.
He didn't spend nothing. He borrowed the money.
Right. Well, right, but that's what I'm saying. It's just to a point where it's just black ownership.
He don't listen.
Because that's how I feel like what most companies are doing. Basically,
nobody's
putting the money where the mouth.
Nobody's all this black ownership shit is cat. Because you went to the Jews for the fucking money. You owe them this money. Yeah, your name on everything and you on the signs. But the Jews own that. Bro, listen. There's no way Tyler Perry's going to take $3 billion out his fucking bank account, bro, and risk that on this acquisition. You're not going to do that. Only a fool would do that. You going to go to the bank and you're going to have people investment group. You're going to have Tyler Perry don't hang around people that make $50,000 a year. Tyler Perry hang around people that's sitting here. All right, if you Tyler Perry friend and Tyler Perry yo, I'm putting in a bid for BT, they want $3 billion. You rich, you got money. You Tyler Perry friend. What's the first thing you gonna say? Can I get in? I got 200 million. Now this dude, I got 400. I got this. Now Tyler Perry, and maybe he did put up, a couple $100 million of his own money.
Yeah,
but now between my little group, I'm still gonna borrow the money, but between my little group, right now, I already got, let's say, $1 billion of it just in my investment group. I'm really borrowing the two. I'm going at them with $1 billion down. I gotta put some skin in the game. So I'm going at them with $1 billion down. We want to borrow the other two. The bank gonna give it to you because $1 billion. They don't want to lose the two, but if they lose the two, you definitely lose the one. So the bank gonna give them the money. It's Tyler Perry, bro. He's not gonna empty his bank account buying this shit. Trust me, that ain't how business is done.
I know, but I just.
And if it don't work, you know what he'll do? File bankruptcy and start over like everybody else do. That's how America works. He gonna file bankruptcy. Tyler Perry's skin may be black, but the world and the IRS and the world and how shit work don't see that. That he a different color. He got too much money. They don't see him as black. He can sit at these these boardrooms with these people and talk about billions.
Yeah.
You know how rich you gotta be even in fucking tension for a $3 billion acquisition, bro? Not much power and influence you got to even be in consideration and be in the running. The last two. So that's what I'm saying. Neither one of them dumb. They ain't use all their money. All the shit borrowed. All is borrowed. And the money they gonna make from BET doing the different things, because they can pimp BET out now. They own it. They can put anything on BET. BET could completely change.
Yeah. 106 Park back in them days, man.
That made it, that made it, but it was only big in the black community.
Yeah.
I mean, white people watch, but it was only big. See, BET has to transcend. Yeah. That's when BET gonna get big. When you still keep it, watch this. When you true to BET, it's about us, but you transcend lines and get out the hood TVs and get to the suburb TVs. Yeah. But you gotta have the black faces that's gonna knock on the doors in these neighborhoods you ain't in there. Mm-hmm. So that's our take on that, bro. Like, listen, this is our first one in the can, man. We want to tell y'all, I just want to slow down for a minute. We appreciate y'all, man. This is our first episode. Everything gonna get better. Everything gonna get better. But we gonna still touch on some real serious topics, man. We gonna be at you faithfully, respectfully. You know what I mean? Every time. So I know you guys won't always agree with what we say, but we welcome the comments, man.
Absolutely.
Because we don't have all the answers. I don't know everything. It's just my perspective.
We're just talking.
We're just talking. And again, it's all on the table. So we can talk about whatever. And we will. And we should be able to talk about whatever. That's what the world misses. Open, honest conversation. That's why we don't get no problems taken care of, because we scared to talk about it. I'm not scared to talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it. So we gonna be at y'all, man. Y'all stay up. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button, bro.
Please share.
Please share, man. Tell somebody about us. Let them know we out here doing our thing. On behalf of myself, Russ Parham, you can get at me YouTube, IG, Facebook, whatever platforms. I'm on all the platforms.
Yeah,
I'm on all the platforms, bro. You can check me out, PARHAM. I also do another show too. Trey will be a part of that coming up soon as well. So, yo, check us out, man. We out here grinding, trying to do our thing. So on behalf of me, Russ Parham, just want to say thank you and peace.
Yeah. On behalf of me, Trail Purnell, you can follow me on Instagram at Mr. Purnell _ Mr. Purnell _ and you can see a little bit about my life. Again, two kids, one wife, and you can see what we're about. We're about love, we're about culture, we're about learning, We are the type of family that, not to say people they all want to be like this family, but just give an example of what it takes to start off good. To start off with, exactly.
And again, they're gonna learn about your story. We ain't gonna go into
that. We ain't gonna go into that, but you can follow me there. Yeah. And we'll be again, it's our first one, and we just appreciate y'all staying tuned and even watching. I mean, if we see one view, I'm gonna be appreciative of that person.
We grateful, man, because we know you could be doing something else. So, man, on behalf of me and Treo, man, once again, it's all on the table.
All on the table.
Every week we at you, man. Y'all hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Get at us in the comments. If you don't agree with something, holler at us. We love y'all, man. We look forward to giving y'all dope content. Peace. Stay up.
Peace. Stay up. Love y'all.